All right, everyone. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's so wonderful to be with you all again. So, before we start, as you can see here on the screen, this session is being recorded on today for quality assurance and training purposes. So, I ask that if you do not wish to be a part of this recording, please don't attend this live event, but feel free to connect with Dr. Jenkins to discuss additional options. So, we will be providing this recording a little later. But I hope that you would trust me and trust Dr. Jenkins and hang with us anyway as we move forward. So I do want to say good day and welcome. I am Beautiful to Ministry. Again, it is truly an honor to be with all of you, and I trust that you and your families are staying safe during our current public health challenges. And so, as always, we have a lot of work to get done in a short amount of time. So I do want you to get comfortable. I want you to relax, but don't get too relaxed because I do need you to be able to talk back to me when I do ask you to do so. So let's talk about a little bit of housekeeping. So if you're joining us in Zoom, I do ask that you please keep your lines on mute. And I also, regardless if you're in Zoom or in Facebook land, I want you to be ready to participate. And you can do that by taking great notes and also responding to questions in the chat or feeling free to post your questions in the chat. I also want you to be prepared to take action at the conclusion of our webinar and stay tuned for additional information following this session. So again, as I mentioned earlier, this presentation is being recorded. So I'm gonna do my very best to be on my very best behavior on today, and I trust that you will be on yours as well. So everyone, let's go to work. So I want to say thank you all again for joining in for this webinar. And so I want to start off with a statistic to set our minds to our topic for today. So did you know that in less than 3 years, more than 73% of jobs will require a college degree or a professional certificate? So allow me to introduce myself again once more. My name is Teresa Page, and I am DeVry University Center Dean, serving here in the greater Atlanta metropolitan area. Now, together, we're going to participate in our Upskilling, Bridge the Gap for Tomorrow workshop. Now, this workshop is designed to give you a couple of takeaways that you can implement right away to help you achieve your development as well as your career goals. So at this point, you've probably learned that being a generalist or a person that's competent in several fields or industries, it may not be enough in today's rapidly changing world. So that's why we are here. So for our agenda, we'll first discuss the importance of upskilling for today's workplace. We plan to illustrate some pathways that can help you attain specific career goals, which is a destination I absolutely believe that you can reach. And we'll provide an overview of the undergraduate and the graduate degree programs and certificate programs that's available through DeVry University and Keller Graduate School of Management. And we'll also show you how to find the right program that fits both your career path and your lifestyle needs. Now, when you leave me here today, we hope that you will have started a process of determining your upskilling pathways and that you'll have a better understanding of the program offerings at DeVry and that you'll have some great takeaways to ensure to find the right program for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start out with a question. Why does upskilling matter? Why does upskilling matter? And if you feel like you want to give me some feedback on that, please join us in the chat. Come on over into the chat in Facebook or in Zoom. But while you're thinking on it, why upskilling matter? We first have to look at this as an investment in yourself, regardless of what the upskilling is, whether it's professional development or achieving additional credentials with a college degree or a certificate. Whatever it is that you choose to do, you want to look at it as an investment in your personal self. Now, there have been multiple studies that have revealed some interesting facts on adult upskilling. And some of these include that higher skilled adults are healthier, okay? And so increasing adult skills, it raises workplace productivity. An increase in skills, it can expand access to employment and better paying jobs, and it can create new customers for products and services, which can lead to higher economic growth. In addition, Raising adult skills could lift the community educational attainment for our next generation. So, addressing the need for advanced skills and training, it creates synergies between your career development aspirations and organizational performance. So, let's explore this further. But before we do, I want to pause for a quick chat check. So, Dr. Jenkins, did anyone tell me why upskilling matters to them? I see that you're on mute.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to keep moving.
Right. Just checking Facebook at the same time. So, but no one has said anything about upskilling and why it matters. But since you addressed me, I wanted to say, can you make sure you tell, because it sounds like you're saying upskill has an impact on your health.
It does.
So,
It makes us healthier. It helps us bring us to a better perspective and an outlook on life. It does assist also with our self-esteem. So it keeps us in a healthier frame of mind. So if anyone has any other ideas, I would love to hear from you. So feel free to join us in the chat. But in the meantime, we're going to keep moving forward. So it's impossible to ignore the skills gaps that exist in today's labor market and the fact that job openings go unfulfilled because too many individuals they lack the skills to perform certain jobs. So there's an immediate need to narrow the technical, the leadership, as well as the soft skill gaps due to the continued emergence of new technologies as well as new business needs. So, an important takeaway here is that you need to be proactive with growing your knowledge as well as your development. And as we mentioned, this could be important from an organizational perspective as well. So, Art Dabrowski, he's the director of learning strategy and performance of Farmers Insurance. He had something to say, and this is what he said. Regardless of one's position in the company, there are certain core skills at which every employee should be proficient, including conflict management, customer service, as well as problem solving. In technically focused areas, we have an ongoing need to continually upskill our people on systems, products, as well as processes. So this quote speaks to the need in today's workplace for continuous learning, and it illustrates the importance of exploring what you can do to not just sustain your career, but to challenge yourself to evolve for your future career growth. So this leads us to the need for you to be able to create a learning journey as well as a career pathway. Not just sustain your career, but to challenge yourself to evolve for your.
go ahead.
Okay, I think I heard a little echo there, Dr. Jenkins.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why, but keep going. You're good.
All right, no worries. So, what are career pathways, everyone? They are a series of connected education and training strategies with support services that enable individuals to qualify for employment in targeted occupational areas. Career pathways should be designed to help you improve core foundational skills while acquiring marketable skills and possibly attain industry recognized credentials. Now, your learning journey, it should provide clear pathways for action, for immediate application, which can offer multiple benefits, such as the development of new perspectives, which we talked about just a few moments ago, about having a healthier outlook for being higher skilled, or a heightened self awareness, as well as a mastery of skills. So we've gone over today's rapidly changing world and the need for upskilling to make continuous learning and training a must have versus a nice to have. So, how do you take the next step? We take the next step by starting with the end in mind. So, that means you need to dream big and you need to dream real. So Dabrowski said, if you take a look at the slide, he said that visualization can help you achieve your goals, not only in business, but in most other facets of your life. So everyone, we're going to do a very quick exercise here, and I hope that you'll trust me here again. So I'm gonna ask everyone. Now, if you're driving, don't do this. This is not for you. You can try this a little bit later. But if you're in a safe place and you're stationary, I want us to begin to kind of visualize for just a moment. So everyone, I want you to take a moment and close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Now, I want you to forget about everything that is requiring your attention right now. And I want you to create a blank slate. All right. So, again, close your eyes. Forget about everything that's requiring your attention, where it's the little people in the background, whether it's the pets in the background, a spouse, a significant other, or the family. Forget everything that's requiring your attention. Now, I want you to just visualize. And here's what we're going to visualize. I want you in your mind to now draw a picture of what career success looks like for you. And I want you to pull out as many colors as you possibly can. So, again, close your eyes, forget everything that's going on around you. I want you to create a blank slate. Now, with as many colors as you possibly can, draw a picture of what career success looks like for you. And I'll give you a second to do so. Just another second. All right, everyone. Okay, so let's open up your eyes and come back in. Come back into me right now. So I am curious as far as what your picture looks like. So if you feel comfortable, I would love for you to share a little bit about your picture with me in the chat. But while you're doing that, now that you have envisioned, you have visualized attaining a successful role in your chosen career, I want you to hold on to that in your mind. And what we're going to work on is how to establish an action plan to understand what it will take for you to achieve your goals or to achieve the pictures that you just painted for yourself. Now, this is an important step that separates a vision from a dream. If we break down your action plan into doable steps, you'll find that your vision and your goals are achievable. Now, before I go further, Dr. Jenkins, has anyone decided to share what their vision was?
Not yet. They may need a little more time, but Teresa, I just wanted to mention Jackie did answer your question about upskilling, and
Yes.
she said that it correlates with evolving. This allows us to evolve instead of revolve, more of the same.
That's wonderful. I love that feedback. Thank you so much, Miss Jackie, for sharing. Awesome, awesome. So let's move forward, everyone. Now, did you know that people who have career goals are far more likely to succeed? A Dominican University study reported by Forbes found that those who wrote down their goals accomplished more than those who did not write down their goals. The report states that 13% of the class who had goals but did not write them down were earning twice the amount of the 84% who had no goals at all. Now, the 3% of the class who had written goals, they were earning on average 10 times as much as the other 97% of the class combined. So, who doesn't want to accomplish more? So, I'd like to share some tips and some strategies that you can use to create clear and measurable goals to help you keep yourself motivated. So, remember the picture that you just painted for yourself. We're going to talk about a couple of strategies that you can apply to help you achieve that. So, let's cover just a few. The first one is to write down your specific career goals. Now, this activity, it helps you to keep your goals top of mind and helps you to stay focused on what's important. Now, you want to write down positive goals with a personal long-term benefit. The more detail, the better. Remember, I said use as many colors as you possibly can. So the more detail, the better. Now, this exercise may encourage you to pursue new avenues of education or development. And you may come to realize that you need to develop specific skills and talents in order to achieve your career goal. Now, the next strategy is to create goal reminders that you can refer to throughout the course of the day. Now, we talked about visualization. So, visual representations can provide you with a sense of purpose of what you want to achieve in life. So, you can do this in a couple of ways. One way is to compose a career goal poster, or some of you may have heard it as that vision board, right? So, it is a collage made of keywords as well as pictures that represent the future career goals. So the picture that you just painted for yourself a few moments ago, I challenge you to create a vision board if you haven't already done so. And you want to pull in those keywords as well as pictures that represent what you just painted for yourself in mind. And it's also a good idea to add in inspirational quotes as well. Now, when you finish doing all of that, you want to put your poster in a place where it's not just for you, but you need to put it so that you as well as your support system, so they can see it as well and they can believe in the dream as well. Now, here's another tip that you can do in regards to creating a visualization reminder for yourself. You can also consider making what we call gold flashcards. Now, these flashcards you can carry with you wherever you go. Now, these types of visual goal reminders, they can help you with decision making and prioritizing what is most important to achieving your long-term objectives. Now, for another strategy as far as reaching your goals, is that you want to find support from other people. So, this means that you may want a professional mentor in the career or the position that you're aiming towards. The right mentor can often be a great sounding board and may assist you in developing confidence for success. Now, your mentor should be more than a contact. Your professional mentor should be willing to make a long term commitment and be invested in advancing your career. So, when you're establishing that relationship with a mentor, you want to be able to set up either a day of the week or a specific time of the month where you can reach out to your mentor and to give them an update on your progress. Now, an effective mentor can provide fresh perspectives that's giving you another way to look at certain challenges you may come against. And he or she, they can guide you and help you identify new valuable resources to reach your goals. And together, you can also set either weekly or monthly or quarterly goals as you are building upon your relationship. And as your relationship develops, you want to be sure to share your successes and make sure that your mentor knows how valuable their time as well as their insights are to you. Now, our last strategy for today is to take small, consistent actions to help you keep moving forward. So, you want to spend some time to develop a process to measure your efforts and track your progress daily. You want to make sure that your goals are timed and you want to set a specific deadline for the achievement of each of the goals with a countdown calendar. So be sure to reward yourself for hitting benchmarks along the way. So those rewards is definitely going to help you stay motivated. And also be sure that you build in flexibility into your plan and so that it can allow for unexpected circumstances. By building in flexibility, you will stay motivated and will also help you keep moving forward. So, we're here today to help you identify and to connect to programs and options that best fit your needs for continuous training, especially if you need to upskill. So, in order for us to bridge the skills gaps, accessible learning options are very critical. So now we get ready to move into learning more about DeVry University's program offerings with multiple pathways designed to support the educational goals of working adult students. But before I move forward, Dr. Jenkins, I just want to pause for a quick chat check. Do we have any responses from our audience?
Just check out nothing in the chat here live on Zoom. Over on Facebook, some just some comments, general comments that they like the idea that you shared, countdown calendar, so some things like that, and that's all I see right now. I don't know if I'm seeing all of the comments for some reason, and I don't want to fool around with it because it somehow it starts to play the recording, already whenever I click on something over there. But that's all I see so far, Teresa.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that chat check, Dr. Jenkins. So everyone, now we're going to move into
Teresa,
talking a little. Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but before you go a little bit further, wanted to just ask a couple questions related to what you've already talked about. So what would you say about upskilling? When do you know you need to do that? Is there something that prompts you in your career path that tells you you need to upskill? How do we know that that's something we need to do?
So how do you know? So let's say, for instance, if you're working with an organization, corporation, or a small organization, it doesn't matter. And there's a particular place that you want to go. Maybe it could be a management position or a leadership position, and but there are certain skills that's going to be required for you to get to that particular place. So what you want to do is you want to look at your point A. Where am I right now?
Uh-huh.
And what is it going to take me to get to point B? Now, there's several ways that you could do this. You can first and foremost take a look at your organization's intranet to see what type of positions that you may have in mind and see what those requirements are, that's going to be required for that particular position. And then that is when you need to determine, am I going to need additional education, or is it going to be additional development, just professional development? Do I need a certification, or perhaps I need to tap into a mentor, or maybe I need all of those things in order to get from that point A to get me to point B. So that's one way of doing it. A great way to have that, and we're getting ready to go into that, is to have discussions with either your immediate manager or even your HR department. So they will be able to kind of help you determine what skill sets that you are going to need in order to continue to grow within the organization. So we're actually getting ready to tap into that just a little bit, but that's what you could do within an organization. Now, if you're working with your own business and there are certain things that you need to acquire to open your business, there's other resources that maybe an additional degree might not be able to answer. So there's other community resources, such as the Small Business Center, Development Center within your area, that would give you the skills that you're going to need and the steps that you're going to need to be able to open that business successfully and to maintain that business successfully, as well as what other marketing tips you might need to make sure that you're able to share your products or your service. So when you know that there's someplace you want to go, so we just painted that picture a few moments ago. Where do we see ourselves? What is career success? So do I have everything today to help me to get there? And if you don't, then that's when you need to kind of sit down and discover, either talk with a mentor, talk with your immediate manager, or connect with a business resource that's going to help you determine what it is that you're going to need. And then you can determine that career pathway to get you there. I
Great.
hope that answers it.
That does. That does. I got one more question for you. But before that, I want to say this is that I've been in my career on my career path for over 25 years, and I'm always upskilling. I never rest from upskilling. I'm always attending some kind of training, getting connected to something, because I know that our careers change and they can change on the dime. So I think that we always should be upskilling. Got a great question for you. Does career only mean working with a corporation, growing in a corporation, or does it also include building your own business? Want me to state it again? Or you?
No, I understood. Think that's a great question.
Yes.
Know that career does not only mean just working for someone else. Having entrepreneurial aspirations, that is your career. That is your career. If you want to open a business, that's what you want to do to establish your life and provide a particular service or need to the community. That is also a career. So corporate aspirations, you don't want to get hung up in that. There are other individuals who find fulfillment even when they're doing things that are wonderful for the environment, or things that are to bring awareness to the community. Those are other ways of other careers. So I just look at it as that way to either provide a particular service to your sphere of influence, as well as being able to create a livelihood. So, however, you're able to maintain your life and to pay for your life, that could definitely be a career. So, that could be corporate, it can also be entrepreneur, owning your own business as well. So, that's a good question. So, I hope I answered that effectively.
Excellent answer. Go ahead, Teresa. Thank you so much because that was just a great question. I was like, yeah, that's that. Yes. So thank you.
So those are great questions. Thank you all so much. So, okay, all right. So we've kind of talked about some career pathways, some of the strategies to help you meet your career goals. Now, with me being a representative with the DeVry University, it's my pleasure to be able to now to talk about some of our programs that might be able to help you attain your goals as well as you're thinking about what pathway you need to take. So, first, when evaluating educational programs, now we understand that credentials they matter because you want to have confidence that you're entering a quality program. So, the DeVry University, we are accredited by the Higher Learning Commission as well as this Keller Graduate School of Management. It is also included in this accreditation. At DeVry University, we have organized our academic programs in 6 key areas such as accounting, healthcare, liberal arts, technology, media arts, and business. So just remember the key here is to have that discussion with your manager and your HR department, or even a trusted mentor, or if we have some young people on the line, your guidance or your career center counselor. They can help you to determine the skills that you're going to need to advance your career. So once you have done that, your conversations with colleges and universities will be able to be more focused on your particular needs. So our undergraduate certificate programs, they're a way to gain critical skills that can help you apply, that you can apply on the job. The programs are designed to equip you with the knowledge and the skills to help you prepare for your career aspirations one step at a time. Now, our select stackable certificate offerings, they fully integrate into specific undergraduate degree programs so that you can easily continue your education in an applicable program when you're ready. So we have what we call that stackability. So starting out with an undergrad certificate, those credits will stack into the next viable program to help you continue on. Now, with DeVry University, we do offer undergraduate certificates in the areas of engineering and information sciences, as well as our College of Health Sciences, and with our College of Media Arts with web design or web development. Now, whether you're interested in powering a future in technology with an undergraduate certificate, an associate's degree, or a bachelor's degree with a focused specialization, you could begin your learning journey at DeVry by exploring programs that are anchored with Tech Core curriculum. Now, Tech Core is designed to help you build a foundation of interdisciplinary skills you'll need for today's Internet of Things economy, or as you have heard it before, IoT economy. You'll learn relevant skills in operating systems, programming, hardware, connectivity, and security. And it gives you a hands-on foundation in computer information systems, engineering technology, information technology, as well as software development. So to view all of our technology programs and specializations, I invite you to visit our website, devry.edu. Now, for our strategic thinkers, if you've identified that you like to improve your business, administration, and communication skills to allow you to take the next step in today's modern business world, DeVry University's College of Business and Management can help you pursue your vision and develop your future with a bachelor's in business administration. When you enroll in one of our bachelor's degree programs in accounting, business administration, or management, and our College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, it also offers bachelor's degree programs in communication and justice administration to help you prepare for a diverse set of roles and help solve the diverse set of business challenges that come your way. Now, to view all of our business management programs and specializations, again, I invite you to visit our website at devry.edu. Now, our technical management degree program, it is designed to prepare our students to meet the challenges of a high-tech global marketplace by bringing the real world into the classroom. So through practical projects, you can develop the skills and the business acumen needed in today's business world. Now, for those of you with prior college education or even professional experience, the bachelor's degree completion program in technical management can help you develop the management skills needed to work in many business industries, and you can deepen your focus within a distinct specialization, anything from business intelligence or criminal justice or project management. And for those who asked the question about owning your own business, we also offer programs in small business management as well as entrepreneurship. So again, to view all of our technical management specializations, once again, I encourage you to visit our website at devry.edu. Now, I want to briefly review our bachelor's in science for our healthcare administration degree program. Now, this program is designed to help develop your knowledge of healthcare policy and healthcare industry's technological landscape. Now, courses are structured to teach students key business and management concepts as applied in the health services sector. So, in the healthcare administration program, you'll have the opportunity to study terminology and tools used in the healthcare system, as well as explore core learning areas such as health services finance, policy, and health information systems, and experience general studies such as communications, humanities, mathematics, social sciences, and so much more. So to learn and to view all of our health science programs and specializations, please visit our website at devry.edu. Now I'm going to talk about for those graduate studies. Now with our Keller Graduate School of Management, it offers you the opportunity to earn a graduate certificate in a variety of disciplines. Now, our graduate certificate programs are perfect for our students who wish to develop their expertise, but they don't have that time or that flexibility or that agility to complete an entire degree program. So we do offer a variety of certificate programs on the graduate side, such as big data and analytics or entrepreneurship or global supply chain management, health services management, or even project management. So through our certificate programs, you have a way to build management skills with a distinct focus while also adding an advanced credential to your resume. So it's very resume attractive as well. So once you earn your graduate certificate, the credits that you earn may be transferred to a qualifying master's degree at DeVry University and its Keller Graduate School of Management, if that is the goal that you set for yourself. So we talked about that stackability a little earlier. That also applies here with our graduate programs, and they can stack into one of our specialized master's or MBA programs. Now, speaking of our MBAs, when you're developing management expertise or you're reaching higher levels of responsibility and financial reward, it often requires a master's degree. So Keller's MBA curriculum, it covers corporate management best practices, as well as practical skills, including quantitative analysis, effective communication, leadership, and teamwork. Now, providing a comprehensive business education, the MBA program, it enables our students to develop management expertise that can help advance their knowledge and skills for careers in areas such as corporate management, directing cross-disciplinary endeavors, or integrating functions across the business enterprise. Now, the Keller Graduate School of Management, it also offers specialized master's degrees that can help you achieve your goals. So each of our 7 specialized master's degrees, it provides you with a graduate degree that can help position you as a leader in your chosen field to help you tap into opportunities that could be out of reach otherwise. So to learn more about our Keller Graduate School of Management certificates, as well as our MBAs and specialized masters, I do encourage you again to visit our website at devry.edu. So today, everyone, we have covered a lot of ground. And so at the beginning of our workshop, we discovered the importance of upskilling for today's workplace and reviewed strategies to help you envision career success and to stay focused once you find the right program for you that fits your career path and lifestyle needs. So, hopefully, by participating in today's workshop, you're thinking about some of the career pathways that we discussed earlier, or even adding education to enhance your skill set. So, to recap, we discussed upskilling and the importance of preparing to fill the existing and future skills gaps in today's market. We introduced the concept of learning journeys and creating your own career pathway. And we also discovered DeVry University and Keller Graduate School of Management degree programs that can help you reach your career goals. So I do want to thank everyone for your participation. So what's next? Again, I've said it before, you've heard me say it before. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. So I will encourage you to take the tools that you learned today and put them into practice right away. So thinking about everything that we learned, I would love to know what tips or resources that you found useful and what you're going to take back with you to apply to help you on your upskilling journey. If you feel comfortable, I do want you to come over to the chat and share that information with me. This is also another great time to ask any questions. And should you have any, please post those in the chat and I'll be sure to answer those before we go. So while you're doing all of that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. So we visualize our dream careers, we establish an action plan, and we discuss potential program that best fits our needs. So what else is there to consider? Now, some of you may determine that you need to complete your bachelor's degree or either attain your master's degree. And some of you may choose a certificate program that allows you to focus in a particular specialization. So if you're like me, time is a big deal. Time commitment is a huge deal. So DeVry University has taken a different approach that's geared towards our working adult students. So a couple of other things to consider in regards to that's really important to our working adult students is having that class flexibility, that learning flexibility. So our students are able to attend classes either on campus, online, or through innovative extended classrooms. Some other things that are important to our working adult students is that potential of transfer of previous course credits. So you can take advantage of a complimentary transcript evaluation to determine how far your degrees, your previous degrees or previous college credits, how far that will take you before you get started. Other things that's important to our students is having a dedicated support team that's going to ensure your success from start to finish, as well as our customizable learning management system. So our student canvas portal, it is engaging, it's intuitive, and everything that you're going to need to be successful is available at your fingertips. Another thing that's really important is the perks of our partnership. So I'm really excited to share that I Am Beautiful Ministry, I Am Beautiful 2 Ministry is one of our education partners. And as a member of this wonderful organization, you have access to a 25% partner group tuition rate, as well as an application fee waiver and deferred billing. Another great benefit for this particular organization is having a Jumpstart complimentary course, which is a 3 credit hour course. And one of my favorite things about our partnership is that all of the benefits that I just mentioned, it also extends to your immediate family as well as your dependents. And so you can make this a family affair. So if you would like to learn more about the DeVry, I'm getting ready to post some information in the chat. And Dr. Jenkins, if you could pick up what I give to you and post it to our family out there in Facebook land, I would greatly appreciate that as well. So let me grab this information.
All right, all right. It's been some good stuff today, Teresa. Didn't want a moment of silence to go by. I know everybody's time is so valuable.
Yes.
I wanted to just talk a little bit more about, because one of the things that I want people to do and I try to think about. We were talking the other day with Marilyn about just being able to tell our story, and so I'm in corporate agree in a corporate partnership with DeVry University. However, whatever school you're interested in going to, whether it is a technical college, whether it is a university, etc., it's important that, you get a chance to see what is out there. What are some of the questions that I can ask about through Teresa's presentation. And as I sit here and think about it, it was a advisor, which Teresa's very familiar with that role as well, who mentioned some things to me that made me want to get interested in furthering my career in health information management. So it was those conversations. It wasn't DeVry's not my undergrad or graduate school, but I know what they do, and I believe in what they do. But I also want you all to know, as you're listening, get those ideas. I hope this sparks something within you, motivates you to continue to pursue your education, whatever it may be in. And again, there are many certificate programs out there. Those are just as important, as Teresa has mentioned, and vital in your career path as well. Keep thinking about upskilling. I'm even thinking about what are some other ways I can upskill, because I've been at this game a long time, but there's got to be some other ways that I can upskill as well. So I hope that you all will use this information to further your education if that's what you decide to do. And this is what I want to say too. It doesn't have to be 4, 5, 6 years. Some of those certificate programs are from 14 to 16 months, Teresa. So think about those as well. Get in where you fit in. I can't stop. I won't stop. I don't stop. We got to keep this thing going. We've got to reach our goals. We've got to reach the world. We've got to change the world. And we do that through gathering information, however that may be, formally or informally, educating ourselves and pursuing those goals, pursuing our callings, whatever that is. And I'm still thinking about that question in terms of career. Teresa, you answered it so perfectly. And what you do, what you love, this is my definition, okay? What you do, what you love, what God has called you to do, that is your career. That is that thing that you work until you cannot work it anymore. That is that thing that and I was thinking in a conversation I was having about Marilyn Pettigrew, who's on the line with us, or was. I know she's driving, but she must work round the clock, right? So, she has a drive within her, and I know that is her passion to do what she does. And so, it's that thing that drives you. That is your career, and it may have multiple faces. It may be different things that you do, because you're multi-gifted. God has called you to do multiple things, but that is your place in this world. So keep working it. Can't stop, won't stop. I do not stop until I reach my goal. Teresa, you have any final words that you want to say?
No, Dr. Jenkins, I think you get ready to preach this thing about upskilling. Absolutely, I agree with every single thing that you said. If DeVry is not the answer, definitely go out and see what the answer is in the community. I will also encourage all of you to speak with your HR department. Your employer has a lot of professional development, so they should have a lot of professional development opportunities that's available to you, whether it's taking some leadership trainings or even being able to provide some tuition reimbursement assistance. So check with your HR departments to see what their culture of learning and growth is, and see what type of other benefits is available to you with your organization. So we're bringing this on home, everyone. So again, if you're ready to take that step to speak with an admissions advisor with DeVry, we would love to hear from you. So again, go ahead and visit that chat, visit that link and complete that inquiry form, and the admissions advisor will contact you further. Or you may feel free to contact me directly at tpage@devry.edu. So everyone, that's my time. I want to say thank you so much for your participation. Again, it was great working with all of you. And for those of you who made that decision to add education to enhance your skill set and to grow your career, I look forward to seeing you in class. We're preparing for our May session that will begin on Monday, May the 3rd. So our final steps as I go, please stay tuned for a follow-up communication with today's recording and a reference guide that's going to help you on your way. And so I just want to bid all of you great success. Please be blessed. Please stay safe. And as always, let's go to work. So back to you, Dr. Jenkins.
Thank you so much. Hey, listen, y'all, we're going to be right back here again on April 3rd, talking about empowering collaboration. And then we'll be back on May 1st, talking about building career framework. We are here just to give just a little bit, just some little tidbits of information about, enhancing yourself. I didn't want to call it professional enhancement because I didn't want anyone to think that they weren't included if they didn't feel like they were doing a professional job. I want this to be inclusive of everyone. I think this is a time that we improve who we are, we work on ourselves, we do more, we have more time. It seemed like when we first went into the COVID era, so I don't want to stay in that because it seems like we don't have as much time anymore. Just things just kept moving. But I do want to say, you know, I want everyone to get the message that you can be who you want to be. You can do anything you want to do. You just need those tools and resources, and they can come in any form. Education is not the only one. You can get into some groups of people who are doing dynamic things, who care about the things that you care about. And in saying that, I wanted to just ask Dr. Marilyn Pettigrew, who's on the line with us today, who's not only my mentor, but my friend, wanted to know if you have any announcements. I know you have some things coming up. You got some things going on. You want to give a quick shout out, Marilyn, if you can?
Well, first of all, I want to say that was definitely some excellent information. Teresa Page and Dr. Jenkins, both of you are doing an excellent job with that. And it's always, I think it's a great time and space that we are in, to where you find individuals that are always trying to look out for the betterment of others, to try to help you to upskill, upscale, upgrade, all of those things. And when you find that opportunity of what it is that you've been praying for, you know, ask God for an opportunity where, you know, God, this is what I've been asking for. What is it that I need to do to, you know, to jump into those areas? And I think this is a wonderful time. With Marilyn Denise Coaching Services, you know, for those that are trying to make those decisions about what do I need to do, and I don't know what I need to do in this particular season or whatever, we do have the 21 days of transformational thinking. It just helps you to get on a spiritual journey, on a natural journey, you know, all of that, just to help you to think about where you were going. I did a session today that was talking about recalibrating, you know, where you were, you know, thinking about where you were originally wanting to go, and measuring where you are right now. And, you know, did you even ask for help along the way? So there are a lot of people that are coming in. I serve as a life coach. That is my career. And like Dr. Jenkins said, I am about my business 24 hours a day. You know, it seems like I never sleep with it. I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing on my mind. But this is the calling that God has placed on my heart, and He is the first thing that's on my mind every day. So whatever it is He's calling me to do, I put everything I can into it. Not only do I put everything I can, I put my passion into it as well. I let everybody know that, you know, this is something you can feel it when I'm talking to you about what I do. You know, It's like been there, done that. You know, if I didn't learn it right, let's get another T-shirt for whatever that is. But we do have the 21 days of transformational thinking that's taking place right now. And then also for those of you that, you know, just you've got your career going on, you got life going on, but just somewhere you feel like you're stuck along the way. We do have the Dream Builders program that helps you to come back and dream again, you know, and get you out of that place where you're stuck in your thoughts, you're stuck in life. You know, I've had some things to go on. You know, I can't even function on the job. I've got my career. I thought I would be further along than what I am right now. Sometimes you just need to take that pit stop just a little bit, just to kind of, you know, get someone to help you to get back on the road again and, you know, keep you moving. So Dream Builders comes in Monday through Friday at 6:00 a.m. to help you with just those things. And there is a community of a lot of believers that are there that help you along the way. So those two programs, for those of you that are interested in joining either one of them or checking it out, you can go first of all to check me out at www.mdwinners.circle.com to learn more about me, all of the ministry programs that I have available. And then also you can go to www.Marilyn Denise Services to actually, you know, register and sign up for the programs that are there. And I hope to see you guys on the other side.
Thank you so much, Marilyn. Listen, again, thank you so much. Again, we'll be back here on April 3rd talking about empowering collaborations, and which is a guide to engaging across generations. Listen, we don't want to miss that, because we can't forget, as we move forward, we've still got to reach back to the generation that's coming behind us, to carry them, oh God, and to oh Lord, I want to say, you know, it's our responsibility, y'all. We owe them. We owe them. We stand on the shoulders. I know that I do. I stand on the shoulders of my mother, my grandmother, all of the women who impact my life, along the way. I stand on their shoulders as they bow their knees in prayer. So we got to reach back. We got to do something with the generation that's coming. Whatever that is, God has called you to do, be prepared to do it. Want to give a quick shout out to my former boss, Dr. Virgil Mensadardi. Thank you for joining us. I see your shout outs out there. I see you kind of clicking on the icons and emojis in Facebook. So thank you so much for joining us. I pray that all is well with you and your family. Listen, y'all, we got to do this thing. Whatever it is that God has called you to do, you got to do it. We got to step up, move into a different level of excellence. You're already excellent. You're already here, created by the hand of God. We got to move this thing forward and keep doing what he's called us to do. So thank you so much. Shout out to Katama Jeffries. Be safe out there doing your thing with his and hers. And we love you. Thank you all so much. Thanks for joining in. Have a great afternoon. I just stopped live stream. You guys can hang back if there's any questions and anything you want to say to Teresa, any dialogue you want to have, feel free to do so.
Thank you, Dr. Jenkins, for the opportunity. I trust that we were able to provide valuable information to the organization today.
Me too. Me too. I think,
I think that was some great information. I really did. I found out something new today. I didn't know that Keller was a part of DeVry for the master's degree. So I think that you did a fantastic job, Teresa. Great wealth of knowledge. Thank you. And information went forward.
Ivy. You could come on over if you need that dual masters. Come on in. Come on in.
I got it, girl. I got it already. I told my sister
get you a grad certificate.
Yeah, listen in. I just guys, since I got the four powerhouses on the line, well, 3, but I'm excluding myself. Powerhouses on the line. I want to say that it's imperative that we continue to fight this fight. Sometimes it gets hard, it gets tough, we get tired, we just need to go and rest in God, and then come back out and hit this thing like we need to hit it. And don't give up, don't quit. We can't. It's too many lives. I just believe truly that there are lives that are depending on us to be who God has called us to be, so that they can move forward and be who God has called them to be. They're looking at what it is that we have. They need just a little ounce of that to move forward. So keep doing this. Teresa, you're doing an incredible job. I love the information. I love, I'd like to cut out some of the DeVry stuff and keep you talking, but I know there's some protocol.
Well, I didn't know Dr. Mensadardi was out there, so I'm glad I stayed on my DeVry. I kept my DeVry straight. Who's about to run off and preach? I'm like, well, preach on.
Good stuff. Whatever that is God is calling us to do, we just got to do it. It may not look the same as anybody else. I don't even care. Whatever it is, I want to do it, and I want to give them my best. So, hey, Katambra, can you talk? Hey.
So much for this information. I never thought about envisioning color, and that just really helped.
You never thought about what?
Career in color. Like what I know I've always done vision board, and what I wanted to do, like numbers wise, but to look at it in color and how I paint those colors in it, that was new for me. That made
You're breaking up a little, sister.
Yeah, visual. Can you hear? Oh, it's probably the wind. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now a little bit better. Like wind.
Okay. Yeah, it's the wind. It's the wind. I'm parked out here waiting on the load, so I decided to get her 2 miles in, trying to keep that trucker off me. No, I was saying that I had never thought about envisioning my career in color. And when she explained how to paint it in color, that's a concept that I have never heard before. Yeah. And so to paint in color what I would like my business or my ministry purpose to look like made it more visible, and it made it more tangible, because I envisioned bright colors and different colors, diversity and inclusion. And so that was a very new point for me, and that was great. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like that too. I started thinking to myself and got excited when I added color to it. So I hear exactly what you're saying. And that, I think it also, when you take a visual of that, it makes you start to think about, I could see myself into the future a little bit when I added color. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yes.
good stuff, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all. I just didn't, we could dialogue a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, we're looking forward to the generations. That one's going to be a little lighter, a little kind of fun. See where people identify, how to talk about the 4 generations that's in the workplace today, and how to manage them effectively. Those kind of things. So I think that's going to be kind of cute, kind of lighthearted, and also to see where people identify. You could be a Gen Xer, you could be a Boomer, and identify with a whole total different generation. And so I'm looking forward to that one. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks again, Teresa. Incredible job, good information today, and we'll be back next month.
All right, Master Builder sisters. I'll talk to you all later.
I love you guys.
Thank you, ladies. Have a good one. Bless and love y'all.
All right.